we are going to be removing the seats from the car because my car is now purple and the seats are red. I am going to dye the seats with a fabric paint that I picked up. I read a lot of reviews about it. So we're going to make sure that this works. We'll tape everything off, get it all nice. So basically that's it. We're just going to pull the seats out, dye them, and then put them back in. Hopefully it turns out great, but the tools you're going to need today is a 14mm socket. You're also going to need soap and water to clean off the seats real nice before you paint them. You're going to need some tape. I recommend having the style tape that has the extra clear plastic so that you don't have to tape as much, but either way works, it's fine. And then after that, you're lastly going to need the fabric paint. You're going to need 2 coats of that fabric paint, so you're going to want to do, get a couple of cans, get an extra can just to test it out like I did. I did a tester on a similar color style fabric to make sure that everything worked out. Alright, well, let's get to it. So I went online and I saw a video by JFK Cats. Basically there's 4 bolts, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. You gotta slide them back and forth and then unclip an electrical component from the bottom. So let's go ahead and jump into that and get her done.
Alrighty, so here in the front we have the 2 main bolts. And then I'm going to slide this forward. And here in the back, I'm going to show you the 2 locations.
Now that we know where the 4 bolts are located, we're going to go ahead and take out the front 2 bolts. Now we're going to move to the back and take out the 2 back bolts. This is the last bolt, and after that we'll get to the electrical component underneath the seat. So now we're going to pull up the seat a little bit. But don't go yanking too hard. There's the electrical component that we got to pop out.
And now we're going to pull the seat from the car and take it to the shop. That's where we will begin prepping it for paint. Alright, so now that we got both the seats out of the car, we're going to go ahead and clean them off. In the beginning of this video, I basically said soap and water. I'm going to take it one step farther by vacuuming them just because I have the shop vac right here. So I'm going to shop vac them, soap and water them, let them dry, tape them up, and then we'll get to painting. Chair done. We're about to paint. You want to be safe as possible, but you also want to not have any wind in here blowing stuff, blowing dirt, blowing all that. I mean, my shop's not the cleanest, but as long as there's no wind, it'll keep the stuff out of my fabric paint as possible. And when you close all the doors, you're definitely going to want to mask up. so after 2 coats and 4 cans, it looks pretty good. I did notice that after I took the tape off, there were some edges that needed to be addressed. So I'm gonna go get some more paint and address those edges and do the other chair.
So we got both the chairs painted. This one we kind of already worked out and got the sides all detailed, which is why you see some of these little poofies here that need to be vacuumed off. In doing so, I found out that I'm gonna scrub and clean off this other chair and kind of give y'all like a first-hand experience on what I'm doing. Not too rough, brings out the red. So now both chairs are complete. All the outlines are done. We're gonna go ahead and put them back in the car. All right, so we got the seats in. Everything looks really good. Goes really well with my car. So tired of the red seats. Now I will say that this material, after you spray it, it gets real hard. It's not the same softness. I mean, it's not the best product I've ever used. I had to use 9 cans to get good even coats. I had to still mess with a bunch of little stuff here and there to get it all like nice looking. And I'm hoping in the future that me being wet or sweaty or anything, that this doesn't somehow rub off on my clothes. But only time will tell. This is the cheap way to do it, and it looks pretty fantastic. So let's hope that it is actually worth all the time that it took me. Reasons for upcoming review rating. Well guys, I think I give this product about a 3 stars out of 5. And thanks for watching Mr2 Spyder Garage. We'll catch you next time.